joining today. And as usual, we will be needing a lot of props. Well, not a lot, but my usual stuff. If you have 4 yoga blocks, the foam ones, it's very helpful for getting up and down. If you don't have blocks, paper towel rolls work well. If you like to have a blanket or a towel to sit on when you're on your mat, that is helpful too. We do need a chair today for sure. We're going to be doing quite a bit with the chair. And and also a strap, a pet leash, a belt, a scarf, something that we can loop around our feet at the end. So with all of that, welcome to class. And if you are able to lie down on your back, do that now so that you can bring some attention, some awareness to your breath. If you're not able to lie down on your back, you can certainly do the breath work from a chair. If you want a hint of how to more easily get down onto your back, use your yoga blocks and swing your legs around and use your yoga blocks to walk yourself down and eventually come down to one side. Lie down on your back. And I like to recommend this restorative rest pose on your back with your soles of your feet at the edges of your mat, your knees bent and your knees knocked together. So that's restorative rest or chill out pose. One hand on your heart and the other on your belly. Bring an awareness to your inhales and your exhales. With your inhales, notice how your belly rises, your chest expands. And with your exhale, your belly falls, your chest contracts. And Lauren mentioned that it's a chilly day today, but the sun is out. So breathe in the sunshine, breathe in warmth. And on your exhale, let go of stress, let go of worry. Bring an awareness, some mindfulness to your breath. Inhale strength and power and calm and peace. And on your exhale, let go of the things that don't serve you right now. Your to-do list, your worry list, let that go. Breathe in community and a sense of belonging. And breathe out, let go of fear, doubt, loneliness. Feel how your mat grounds you and supports you. You have grounding, you have support on your mat. Heel toe your left foot to the middle of your mat. And with your inhale, bend your right knee and hug your right knee into your chest. Circle your right ankle. Now go the other way to circle your right ankle. And now cross your right ankle over your left thigh for supine figure 4 or supine pigeon. Maybe take your right hand and gently coax your right thigh forward for a little stretch and opening of your right outer hip. Maybe you lift up your left foot, circle your hands around the back of your left thigh, and use your right shoulder, how about your right elbow to gently coax your right thigh forward. Find that edge where you feel that right hip open and breathe into your right hip. If you lifted your left foot, put it back down, uncross your right foot, and set up for bridge pose. So feet shoulder distance on your mat, feet are parallel, close to your fingertips. Arms along your sides, palms facing down. And now bend your elbows, palms face each other, and your fingertips are up towards the sky. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips, push your triceps into your mat, lift your chest, and exhale, lower upper, middle, and lower back. Just one time. Heel toe your right foot now to the middle of your mat and draw your left knee into your chest. Circle your left ankle and the other way too. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Maybe use your left hand, put a little pressure on that left thigh to open up, elongate your left outer hip. Perhaps you lift your right foot, slide your hands around the back of your right thigh, and use your left elbow to create a little more space in your left outer hip. Supine figure 4, supine pigeon. If you lifted your right foot, put it back down. Uncross your legs, set up for another bridge pose with your feet hip distance apart, heels close to your glutes. Grab the sides of your mat with your hands. Inhale, bridge pose, lift your hips and pull your mat apart. Engage your arms, lift your hips and exhale, lower upper, middle, and lower back. Inhale, right knee into your chest once again. Exhale, forehead to right knee, engage your low belly, push the small of your back into your mat. Inhale, lower your head. Exhale, put your right foot down. Inhale, left knee into your chest. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, lower your head. Exhale, lower your left foot. And now we'll double time it, going up and down. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale, lower right knee and head and lift left knee. Exhale, forehead to left knee. Inhale, lower and switch. Exhale, forehead to right knee. Inhale, lower and switch. Exhale, forehead to left knee. One more each side. Inhale, lower, switch. Exhale, forehead to right knee. Inhale, lower, switch. Exhale, forehead to left knee. Inhale, full body morning stretch. Arms overhead. Straighten your legs. Exhale, fill Your torso, your side bodies expand, your shoulders stretch, your legs stretch, maybe point your toes. Find your way up to a seat, whether you bend your knees and hold on to the backs of your thighs, rock and roll along the length of your spine up to a seat, or maybe you turn to one side. Use those blocks even to push yourself up to a seat. And you can sit in your chair if you'd like. You can sit on your mat, maybe a blanket or a towel underneath your backside to allow your hips to be a little higher. Maybe you take your blocks underneath your thighs for a little support. And if that doesn't even feel good on your knees, maybe you take your knees forward. You can use your blocks for a little support of your knees. Keep your knees bent and do whatever seems best to you. Channel a straight spine. So hands on your knees, tail is slightly tucked, your belly is engaged. Your shoulders are relaxed down, lift through the crown of your head up towards the sky. We'll do our Y for C spine warm up. Inhale, seated mountain. Sweep your arms overhead, palms face each other. Lift your fingertips. Slide your shoulders down away from your ears. Exhale, bend your elbows, take your hands to the back of your head, that occipital bone, that bony protuberance at the bottom of your skull. Spread your elbows, straight spine. Yes, it is a stretch, and we're going to stretch it even more. Inhale, cow variation. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Spread your elbows even more. Open up your chest. Exhale, cat variation. Put your elbows together, chin to chest, belly button towards your spine. Stretch out your back muscles. Inhale, keep the grip, but straighten your spine. Exhale, right hand down towards your side. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head. And exhale, side bend to the right. Point your left elbow up at the ceiling, bend your right elbow, ground equally into both sitting bones. Inhale, come back up to center, straight spine, and exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow is level. Shoulders are down. As you inhale, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, twist. Inhale, both hands behind your head. Exhale, left hand comes down to your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, side bend to the left. Bend your left elbow, point your right elbow up at the ceiling. Open up your chest to make this a side bend. Expand your right side. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, twist left. So on your inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, twist. Inhale, seated mountain, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. One more breath in. One more exhale. Notice which leg is crossed in front. Reach behind you, lean back. Straighten your legs forward, bounce out your knees. And we'll change the cross of our legs to do our spine warm up, linking breath to movement. Straight spine, lift through the crown of your head. Inhale, seated mountain. Exhale, hands behind your head. Inhale, cow, spread your collarbones. Exhale, cat, curl it in. Inhale, neutral spine, lift. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, both hands behind. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, fly your arms up, seated mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale. One more round. Inhale, seated mountain. Exhale, hands behind your head. Inhale, cow, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, cat, roll forward. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, both hands behind. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, reach up with your spine. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, both arms up, seated mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. And exhale. Great job. Set up your blocks now at the top of your mat, your bottom block on the shortest setting, your top block on the tallest setting. If you don't have blocks, you can work off the seat of your chair. Put your seat facing you at the top of your mat. And we are going to work more with our chair in a minute. But if you have your blocks, it's nice. So top block on the highest, bottom block on the lowest. And take tabletop, hands and knees on your mat in between your blocks. So your hands are in between your blocks, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, toes can be tucked or untucked. We've got a little work to do before we move to our sun salutation. So start with your right leg. Inhale, right leg goes back. And put your toes on your mat and push your right heel towards the back of your mat. Look in between your hands. Create space in the back of your right leg. Breathe into that space. Inhale, lift your right heel, drop your right hip down. Extend your right leg. Exhale, bend your right knee, forehead to knee or knee to nose. Push your palms into your mat. Inhale, extend your right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose, the ever popular tiger curls. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, put your right toes on your mat. Take your hands up to your blocks. Inhale, lift your right heel again. And exhale, step your right foot through in between your blocks. You can use your right hand to get it there if you need to. And look down, find your stability. Maybe heel toe your right foot out a bit. Look forward. Inhale, hands come to right thigh for our kneeling warrior. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale, kneeling warrior, arms up to the sky, shoulders down, palms face each other. Lift your fingertips. Exhale, hands come down to your blocks. Bend your elbows and lean forward. Inhale, lift your back knee. Exhale, step your left foot forward, push into your blocks and use your core to make that happen. Knees are soft. Inhale, standing mountain, straighten your legs, arms up to the sky, palms face each other. Tail is tucked, look forward, shoulders are relaxed down. Exhale, hands come to heart. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Inhale, kneeling, or inhale, standing mountain, arms to the sky. Exhale, chair pose, bend your knees, thighs are parallel, hands come to your blocks, chest is forward, tail is tucked, your back is flat. Inhale, step back with your left leg, and exhale, you step back with your right leg, exhale, right knee comes down. Inhale, push into your blocks. Exhale, step back with your left knee. If I made a mistake there, I apologize. I always confuse right and left, but it's all right. Take your hands down to your mat in between your blocks. Come back to that tabletop position. Inhale, cow pose. Lift your tail, drop your belly, shoulders back. Exhale, cat. Snap your belly button towards your spine, chin to chest, dome out in between your shoulders, neutral spine. And we'll do the other side. Hands are in between your blocks on your mat. Inhale, left leg back, toes on your mat. Push your left heel behind to stretch out your hamstrings, your calves. Look down, your calf. Look down in between your hands. Breathe into the space you're creating in the back of your left leg. Inhale, lift your left heel, drop your left hip down, create a T with your body. Exhale, curl, knee to nose, left knee towards your nose. Push your palms into your mat. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Exhale, curl. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, left toes come down to rest on your mat. Walk your hands up to your blocks. Look down in between your blocks. Bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your back heel, and exhale, step your left foot forward. Push into your blocks and use your core to get the strength to do that. Maybe heel toe your left foot out a bit to get your stability. Inhale, hands come up to your left thigh. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Carve your tailbone down. Look forward. Shoulders are relaxed. Face is relaxed. We are awesome. We are powerful. We're strong, but we're peaceful. Inhale, kneeling warrior, arms up to the sky, palms face each other. Lift your fingertips. Exhale, hands come down to your blocks. Bend your elbows, lean forward. Inhale, lift your back knee, reach forward with your chest. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Place it carefully in between your blocks. Inhale, standing mountain, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath in, and one more breath out. Inhale, standing mountain. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose, hands to blocks. Inhale, step back left. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back right. Take your hands off your blocks, put them onto your mat, back into our hands and knees, tabletop. Inhale, cow, lift your tail, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, curl it in. Neutral spine. And now we're going to flow breath to movement, leaving out our ever popular tiger curl. So come to a standing position. Take your hands up to your blocks and step forward on an exhale with one foot. Push into your blocks, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your back knee, and exhale, step forward. And here we are standing at the top of our mat for linking breath to movement one time with our sun salutation using kneeling warrior, standing in between your blocks. Feet are hip distance apart, tail is tucked, our spine is straight. Inhale, mountain pose, arms overhead. Exhale, chair pose, bend your knees, hands to blocks. Inhale, step back, left this time, left back. Exhale, left knee down. Inhale, hands to right thigh. Always keep you guys guessing. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale, kneeling warrior, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to blocks. Lean forward. Inhale, lift your back knee. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, standing mountain, straighten your legs. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale and exhale. Now we'll step back with right. Inhale, standing mountain, arms overhead. Exhale, chair pose, bend your knees, hands to blocks. Inhale, step back, right. Exhale, right knee down. Inhale, hands to left thigh. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale, kneeling warrior, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to blocks, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your back knee and rock forward. Exhale, step your right foot forward, soft knees. Inhale, standing mountain. And exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Awesome job. We will now work a few standing poses using our chair. So stand with your seat facing your chair, and we'll do a little pose, a little modification of downward facing dog. Down dog is hard for a lot of us because it's a lot of pressure on our wrists, but this will allow us to lengthen our side bodies and the backs of our legs using our chair. So walk over to your chair at the top of your mat, seat is facing you, stand probably a foot or so away from the seat of your chair, bend your knees, grab onto the seat of your chair, the sides of your seat of your chair, and walk back and rock your shoulders over your wrists. And here we are in plank pose. Use your core, strong core. Activate your belly, drop your hips down, straight line from the crown of your head through your shoulders, through your hips, through your heels. Now walk forward and bend your knees. Keep holding on to your chair. Walk back. Put your head in between your arms. Stretch your side bodies, your lower back, down dog modification. Straighten your knees if you'd like to get additional stretch on the backs of your legs. So our down dog modification, holding on to the seat of our chair. Bend your knees, walk forward, and let go. Bend your knees, let go of your chair, and come back to standing, and maybe rotate your arms out and in and do a little march or prance or a little dancey dance. We'll do that one more time. Plank, our strong core, and then our down dog, our stretch. Approach the seat of your chair, bend your knees, thighs stay parallel, grab onto the sides of the seat of your chair, walk back, Rock forward, shoulders over wrists for plank pose. Drop your hips, straight line of energy from the crown of your head through your shoulders, through your hips, through your heels. Bend, and then walk forward, bend your knees, walk back, head in between your arms, stretch your lower back, stretch your side bodies. Option to straighten your legs. Breathe in, breathe out, down dog modification. Bend both knees, walk forward, bend your knees again, and stand up straight. Rotate out and in with your hands and march. Nice job. Now turn your chair to face, so the back of the chair is facing you. And we'll do some standing poses with using the chair to assist. And we'll start by putting our hands on our chair. And I'm going to be facing away from you for part of this. So bend your knees and step back with your left foot and put your left heel down and turn to face the long side of your mat. Your right foot points towards the right side, towards the short side of your mat, and your back foot, your left foot is perpendicular. And hold on to the chair, take an inhale, and exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, straighten your right knee. Exhale, bend it. Inhale, take your left arm up to the sky, and exhale, take your left arm over your left ear. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Right knee can stay bent, or if you need a break, you can straighten and bend. Exhale, left arm over. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take it over. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, left hand back to chair. Inhale, lift your left foot, left heel, and pivot on the ball of your left foot to face your chair, and exhale, step it forward. So you keep the front hand on the chair and you're working your side body. So let's try the other side. Take an inhale, exhale, step back with your right leg and put your right heel down. Check your alignment. Hold onto the chair with your left hand. Left toe points forward, right foot is perpendicular to that, and you're facing towards your upper body is facing towards the long side of your mat. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend it. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend it. Hold onto the chair with your left hand. Inhale, raise your right arm to the sky. Exhale, right hand over. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, take it over. If you need to straighten and bend your left hand to relieve your quad, do that. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, take it overhead. Inhale, stretch your right arm up. Exhale, both hands return to the back of your chair. Bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your back right heel, spin on the ball of your right foot so your toes point forward, and exhale, step through. Inhale, straighten your legs, and exhale, walk away and rotate out and in. Do that little march. We'll do now warrior one and pyramid with the help, a little bit of help from the chair, not too much actually. So hold on to the back of the chair with both hands. Take an inhale and exhale, step back with your left foot. Right toes point forward, left foot is at an angle. Feet get separate lanes and spin your ribs, hands on your ribs. So your ribs are pointing or you're facing the short side of your mat. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, bend it. Inhale, straighten your right knee. Exhale, bend it again and keep it bent. Inhale, warrior one, arms to the sky. Reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling, biceps next to your ears. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, straighten your right leg. And with your exhale, reach forward with your heart. Back is flat, pyramid pose. Find that stretch, that space in the back of your right leg. You can put your hands on your right thigh for a little support if you like. Back is flat. Lean and lead with your heart. And we've stretched out the backs of our legs. So this is just back to same thing, pyramid pose. Inhale, maybe walk your hands up your thigh, lift your heart, hands to heart center. Exhale, bend your right leg. Blow that one time. Inhale, warrior one, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, bow, pyramid pose. Lead with your heart, flat back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, warrior one, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to the seat of your chair. Inhale, spin on the ball of your left foot, toes point forward, and exhale, step that back foot forward, soft knees. Inhale, straighten your legs and walk back. One more side to go for our standing sequences. Hold on to the back of your chair. Stand behind the back of your chair. Take an inhale. Bend your knees. Exhale, step back with your right foot. Create those two lanes. Left foot points forward. Right foot points at an angle towards the upper right corner of your mat. Turn your ribs so you're facing that short side of your mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your left knee. Inhale, straighten your left knee. Exhale, bend it. Keep it bent. Inhale, warrior one. Arms overhead, palms face each other. Lift your fingertips. Shoulders slide down away from your ears. Pull your right hip forward. Exhale, hands come down to heart. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, lead with your heart slowly this first time. Flat back pyramid. Find the space in the back of your left leg. Back stays flat. You can use your hands on your left thigh for support if that feels good. Otherwise, hands to heart. Inhale, carefully lift your chest. And exhale, bend your left knee. Inhale, warrior one, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Exhale, pyramid bow with a flat back, heart is forward. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bend your left leg. Inhale, warrior one, arms up. Exhale, hands to the back of your chair. Bend your elbows. Inhale, spin on the ball of your right foot. Exhale, step that foot forward, soft knees. Inhale, walk away slowly. Rotate out and in. March it out a bit. One more standing before we get to sit on our chair. we can't forget our favorite balance pose, and this is Warrior 3. So just as you created a T with your body doing your tiger curls, we'll hold on to the back of our chair and catapult, shall we say, or seesaw your chest forward and lift your leg to create a T with your head through your hips, through your heels. So come up to your chair, maybe stay foot to a foot and a half back, round into your left foot, hold on to the back of your chair, and lift your right foot, toes stay pointed down, bend your elbows, heart is forward, right foot is flexed, right hip is down, right toes down towards your mat, a little micro bend in your left leg, create a T with your body, Warrior 3. Raise your chest and lower your right foot. Slowly straighten your arms, bend your knees, and walk it back. And we will do the other side. That's such a strong pose. And it does take some practice. It's strong. It's a little tricky. And we can do tricky things. We're good at tricky stuff. Hold on to the back of the seat of your chair. Lean your chest forward. Little micro bend in your right standing leg. Lift your left leg straight back. Left hip is down. Right, left toes are down. Heart is reaching forward. T in your body from your head through your shoulders, through your hips, through your heel. And slowly lift your chest, lower your left foot, bend your knees, and take your chair so that you can sit in it. Whoops. All kinds of stuff going on here. Sit in your chair and sit at the edge of your chair with a straight spine. Always think about straight spine. That's how we protect our discs and keep our spine healthy. Ground into your left foot. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh for a seated pigeon pose or seated figure 4 pose. If you're not able, if your knee doesn't allow you to cross your leg like this, take your right heel down to the floor, to the side, and windshield wiper your right foot from side to side. But if you are able to cross it over your left thigh, your back stays flat, your right hand on your right knee, your left hand on your right ankle, and lead with your heart on your inhale. And with your exhale, maybe you bow forward with a flat back. So to see that from the side, it's flat. We're not rounding over, like we're not putting our forehead to our shin. We're pulling our chest towards our shin. We're not going to get there, but that's the direction we're taking. So back stays flat. Create space in your right outer hip one more time. And inhale, raise up your chest. Exhale, uncross your legs. Feet are hip distance apart. Still at the edge of your chair. Inhale, hands to heart center. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, hook your left elbow inside your left thigh. This is a prayer twist. Reach your right elbow towards the ceiling. We're twisting to the right. Our back is straight and our hands stay as close to heart center as we can get them for this prayer twist variation. Inhale, slide your left elbow up and come up to upright, and exhale, place your hands on your knees. And inhale, roll your shoulders back and up. Exhale, roll them forward and down. Inhale, roll your shoulders back and up. Exhale, take them back and down. Now we're grounding into our right foot. We'll cross our left ankle over our right thigh for the seated pigeon or seated figure 4. And back is flat. Again, if you can't use that left knee to cross like that, take your left heel out onto your floor, windshield wiper the left foot from side to side. If you are able to make the cross, left hand on your left hand on your left knee, right hand on your left ankle, and lead with your heart. Back stays flat. Reach your heart towards your shin. Breathe into that left outer hip. And I love to do hip openers because if our hips are open, we have better balance. We are better able to walk around. And I think both of those things are pretty important. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, uncross your legs. Inhale, hands to heart center, lengthen your spine. Exhale, reach forward and hook your right elbow inside your right thigh for the prayer twist. We're twisting left elbow towards the sky, hands as close to heart center as that works for us. Our back is flat. And we're twisting carefully. As you inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, twist. Where have you heard that before? Inhale, slide your right elbow up, and exhale, put your hands on your knees. Inhale, roll your shoulders forward and up. Exhale, roll them back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Great job. We're now going to come down to have a seat on our mat with our strap. So if you'd like to lie down, if you like to do an inversion pose using your legs on the seat of your chair, put your chair back at the front of your mat with the seat facing you in preparation for that. And we'll come down to our sitting on our mat. So you can come use your blocks for that, bend your knees and come to your blocks, chair pose, and take one leg back, put that knee down, push into your blocks, take your other knee down, and come to your one hip, and you can swing your legs around. Take your strap or your towel or your scarf, whatever you've got, and loop the strap around the ball of your left foot and take both ends of the strap in your left hand. You don't have to straighten that left leg all the way if you don't want. See how that feels, straight or partially bent. The sole of your right foot is inside your left leg, and your right knee is down towards the mat. Turn to face your right knee, so your torso is facing that right, both ends of the strap in your left hand. Inhale, raise your right arm to the sky, and exhale, side bend to the left. Bend your left elbow, spin your heart open. So it's a side bend rather than hunching forward. We'll hunch in it, we won't hunch, but we'll bend forward in a moment. So open up your right side, shine your heart up towards the sky. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And exhale, now turn to face your left leg. Take one end of the strap in each hand. I love this stretch too. There are lots of things in yoga I love. Actually, most things I love. Inhale, straighten your spine, and exhale, reach your heart towards your left toes. Back stays flat, so the stretch is your lower back, especially on the right. And this isn't any huge movement. Our chest is not touching our knee. Maybe some people's are, mine isn't. So I'm not passing judgment about that. I'm thinking about safety. I'm thinking about kindness to my body. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, bend both knees. Take the soles of your feet together. That strap is going to stay handy for the other side. Soles of your feet together for butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana or bound angle pose. You can hold on to your shins or your ankles or your feet. Again, back is flat as you encourage your knees to open. Maybe you even take your elbows inside your thighs and reach your heart forward towards your toes, flat back. And inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, take that strap around the ball of your right foot. And extend your right leg long, both ends of the strap in your right hand. The sole of your left foot is on your inner thigh, and turn to face inner thigh or inner leg somewhere, I should say. Turn to face your bent left leg. Inhale, raise your left arm up, and exhale, side bend to the right. Open up your left side, heart spins open, bend your right arm. Left arm is next to your left ear. Inhale, lift your left arm to the sky. Exhale, turn to face your right leg, one end of the strap in each hand. Heart faces your right toes. Inhale as you lengthen your spine, and exhale as you reach your chest towards your right toes with a flat back. Feel the stretch on your lower back. Breathe into that space you're creating. Inhale, lift up your heart, and exhale, find your inversion pose. I haven't left a lot of time for inversion, but you might try legs on the seat of your chair. Scoot so one hip is next to the seat of your chair, and then reach your hands behind, and as you lift your feet, you come down to your elbows and pivot so that your legs are on the chair and you can lie down on your back. If that doesn't sound good, you can choose supported bridge, which is with a block. So you come back to your bridge pose, lift your hips and slide a block underneath the flat part of your sacrum. That's a nice one too. Or you can choose Shavasana, which is lying on your back. I'm scooting back. Legs are stretched out. So, toes are rotated out. You can put one hand on your heart, one on your belly, or arms can be along your sides, or you can choose chill out pose with your knees bent, your knees knocked together, and one hand on your heart, one on your belly, or arms at your side. So take a few breaths to rest. If you chose an inversion pose, take a few breaths in Shavasana so that you come back to equilibrium with your breath and with your body. And please stay and rest in Shavasana as long as you have time. Don't cheat yourself of the time to rest and integrate everything that you've been doing, integrate that into your practice. Please rest. And when you are ready to move on with your day, do so slowly. Start with some little movements in your fingers and your toes, and circle your wrists, maybe circle your ankles even. Rock your head slowly from side to side. Take a last morning stretch, arms overhead, straighten your legs, arch your back, fill your body with breath, and turn to one side. Tuck your knees up. Maybe use your bottom arm as a pillow for a breath. And then push yourself up to an easy seat. And we'll take a community breath of gratitude and strength. Hands to heart center as we inhale. And exhale, we bow forward. And thank you so much for this opportunity to practice together. Stay warm, stay well, stay strong.